Okay. Hi everyone. Thank you for your time joining our Phillip Securities webinar. So today will be a poems platform tutorial. We'll go through the basic functions of poems 2.0, and if we have time, I'll go through a bit about poems mobile 2.0 so lah. Okay. So if you all can look at the screen, right now I'm on Poems website. So the main URL that you want to use for logging in is www.poems.com.sg. So it will bring you to our main web page. Then on the top right corner, you can log in using your account number and password. So upon logging in, this is the Poems 2.0 platform that you will see lah. I will go through tab by tab, and also just to highlight some of the few key things that you need to look out for at each tab. Okay, so for the first tab, we have the announcement tab. So announcement tab, basically it shows all the announcement for the market, whichever market, local or foreign, and also any announcement by Phillip ourselves. So two of the more important tabs that you would want to take note is the exchange rate. If you are trading in foreign currency, foreign stocks, you want to look at the exchange rate to determine how much you are using to exchange for the currency. And this will be updated daily in the morning, and it will be valid for the day lah. So meaning if you were to trade Hong Kong dollars today, you'll use this exchange rate lah. And the second tab that you want to take note more is there's the list of marginable stocks for clients who are interested in using margin. So we actually have a facility whereby you can park your shares from your CDP, park with our Phillip account, and you use this share as a kind of like collateral to buy more shares. So depending on the grade of shares, it will determine how much more you can buy. So we have we have from C all the way to A, and in different markets also lah. So you can look up whether your share that you wish to transfer in are these marginable. Generally, if you are looking to use margin, I would say for A and S grade shares lah, because C shares technically they are not leverageable. Okay, so for the next tab we have account management. Okay, this is the demo account, so it's just ignore all this the details here. So for the account management, we will see quite a few things. So let's start off with outstanding positions first. So for any shares that you buy, one day after you buy the shares, the contract will appear on your outstanding position one day after you make the trade. So the contract under the contract notes, the outstanding positions, the few key headings is the contract date is the trade date that you make the purchase, and the due date is the depending on which market that you buy in, the due date will vary lah. So in general, for Singapore market, due date is T+2, meaning trade date +2 lah. So if I buy let's say today 8 April, the due date that appear here will be 10 April Friday lah. But just to let you know, for Phillip Security, we actually give additional 2 days for payment. So yeah, there's some clients who might think that they are late for payment, but you actually have 2 more days after the due date as shown here to make payment. Then there's the price that you you buy or sell the shares at, and the quantity, and the amount payable. This amount payable is they include the brokerage already. So this is the amount that you will need to make payment to lah, or that is if it's a sell, it mean you'll net off the commissions to us, and this is the amount will be credited to you as shown. Settlement currency will be for you clients who trade in foreign shares or counters that are traded in foreign currencies. So if you select to settle in their respective foreign currencies, then the amount will be shown on the left side instead as the foreign amount. Later I'll show you roughly how you can see to do currency exchange. So under account details, you'll be able to see the account details, but just note that this account details is in general is not what you will be seeing. Just give me a moment. Let me show you guys roughly how your account details would look like. Just give me a moment. Okay, I believe you all can see right now on the screen, you see the account details. So this is in general the account details that you all will be looking at. So you have your name over here. And in terms of currency, if you have multiple currencies, then you have multiple rows. So if you have SGD only, then you have one row. And what you need to look at is this row, column A. It's your cash balance plus MMF plus any interest or electronic payment for shares transfer in that you made. And also for outstanding items, it means any shares that are still in outstanding, meaning in the outstanding positions, they will all be calculated and indicated here. Net amount is basically just A minus B. You get the net amount. And for items due for settlement, it's more special. Just for that, it only includes shares that are due for payment. Meaning to say, because earlier I said that you have actually 2 days, the T+2 to make payment. So only shares that are T+2, after T+2 will appear under column C. Then available for cash settlement is, so it's A minus C. Then a few key things that you can see is a multi-currency. So if your account is it has the multi-currency facility, you indicate yes here, meaning you can hold different currency types in your account. But this can be easily activated if your account is not eligible, not yet activated yet. Later I'll show you how. And also MMF, which stands for Money Market Fund. For Sing dollars, excess Sing dollars that you park in the trading account that you are not using, you'll get roughly about 1.3% of interest per annum. For US dollar, it's about 1.9. Yeah, and also later I'll show you how to opt in if you wish to opt in. Okay, just go back to okay, we should be back on the Poems 2.0. Okay, the next one that we'll be looking at is the script positions. So script positions will show shares that you have bought or sell through Poems that is only settled in cash. So just note that if you buy any shares through that's settled through CPF or SRS, it won't show here. And if you were to have multiple broker accounts, you buy, let's say, from some other broker account, it won't be updated here also. So generally, I would say for local counters, if you would want to double check with your CDP statement for the most updated quantity. But as for foreign shares, it will be the most accurate because foreign shares are all held under our custody. So there won't be any discrepancy for foreign shares. Okay, Scrabble is an I would say a editable version of script positions, but generally I wouldn't recommend using Scrabble because it's editable. So sometimes you might be confused by the quantity and you end up overselling the counter, especially for local counters because local counters you actually have the ability to short sell, while generally for foreign counters it's okay because we will only allow you to sell based on how many shares you have in your account. Live positions right now, this is a beta, so it shows you the live P&L based on when the market is open. But right now it's in beta, so if you wish to apply for it, you can email us at tk_team@phillip.com.sg. Calculator. So let's say if on the day, like I said, the outstanding positions will only be generated one day after you make the payment. I mean, make the trade. So, but let's say if you on the day itself you want to make the payment, you can come here to search for to do the calculation for how much you need to make payment to lah. So roughly is you search for the counter, let's say DBS. Quantity you put you just key in the quantity that you purchase at. For brokerage, for in general it's 0.28%. It depends on what account type you are holding but the account that links to your CDP is 0.28%. So the rest you can just leave it as per normal because all these are the clearing fee, settlement fee, and it's fixed by SGX. Once you click calculate, it will generate the amount that you need to make payment to. And also the breakdown of what are the brokerages and settlement fees that is due to each party. So moving on, we have this month's transaction. So it will be the transaction history for the current month. So you can see your share purchases, your sales, any funds transfer in that you have. Yeah, you can keep track of it through your this month transaction. As for transaction history, it stores up to 1 year of your past transaction history. So it's the same thing, just that it stores up to 1 year. Okay, the next important tab is online forms. So under online forms, one of the most important form is the withdrawal form. So if you want to withdraw your sales proceeds or any funds that you have in your trading account back into your bank account, you come here, online forms. You indicate the amount of funds that you have. Online withdrawal form, you indicate the amount of funds that you wish to withdraw. Then indicate well, if you link, most of y'all probably gave us your bank account when you first open the account, then it will be linked through EPS. So this will be indicated for your account number so you can choose this one. If not, if you want to deposit into your some other account, it's also possible. Just make sure that the account is under your name because we can't deposit into other people's third party bank account. So if you want to deposit into a different bank account, you can do the quick check deposit, indicate your bank and the bank account number. And for foreign, if you want to withdraw foreign currencies, yeah, you can do it also through telegraphic transfer. just note that there will be a processing fee of 1070 for outgoing telegraphic transfer. Yeah, and for withdrawal requests, the cutoff time is 10 a.m. So if you indicate, if you submit your request before 10 a.m., it will be processed on the day, and you'll receive the funds in your bank account the next working day. And for clients who have more than one account, maybe you have a prepaid account and a cash management account, you can actually do inter-account transfer using this selection over here to transfer into your prepaid account and your cash management account will be indicated here. Just a quick tip. So KC refers to the code, the account code for cash management, and CC refers to prepaid. And for clients who wish to apply for market depth or Hong Kong life price, you can do so here. Okay, the next important online form is the currency conversion form. So for currency conversion form, the selection that you want to choose is usually convert some currency to offset another currency's debit balance. This will depend on what you are actually buying and what currency you are using to change. Most common is people will buy US dollars, trade in US, settle in US dollars, so they transfer Sing dollar in. So you will convert Sing dollar to US dollar to cover the debit balance. Just note that for currency conversion, the cutoff time is 2 p.m. If you do it 2 p.m., it will be based on the rate that you see on announcement exchange rate. Based on that today's exchange rate. If not, it will be based on tomorrow's exchange rate, and also you may have some debit balance interest charge. And the next form is an excess fund authorization form. So this is the form that you will want to use if you are not opt-in in MMF and you wish to do so. So over here, you'll just it will be the terms and conditions and disclaimers that are indicated there. Then you just read through, and if I'm not wrong, at the bottom they'll ask you to indicate your name and your password and submit. Yeah, it'll take it'll take about 3 working days to process your application. And one of the new online forms that we have introduced is a US tax form. So for clients who are interested in trading US shares, so you will need to update your W8 band first before you can buy or sell US shares. So over here, you just click W8 band. For the form itself, part 1, you can ignore 5, 6, and 7, fill up the rest. Part 2, you ignore. Part 3, you check everything and you can submit. It'll take 1 working day for them to process. The next working day, the market open, you'll be able to trade US shares. And also, yeah, risk warning statement. This is to be acknowledged if you wish to trade in foreign shares. Usually, if you search for the counters, foreign counters, it will prompt you to acknowledge this risk warning statement, RWS. So there shouldn't be much issue. And we have the CAR and CKA form. So if you would like to trade in more complex products like foreign ETFs or warrants, you will need to complete your CAR and CKA form, which can be done here. So moving on, we can go to the order status. So under order status is what you can see is any working orders or any orders that you have placed in the past 7 days. So, but it depends on what you choose. So for today's order, it it'll be all the orders that you have done today. Then you can sort them out based on working order, the trade done or rejected. So just to let you guys have a look for to check whether your order is done or not, look at the status. If it's done or part done, it means it literally means it's part done or part done. If not, it's when it says it's received, it means that your order has been received. It's in a queue in the market lah. So if the share price goes to your limit price, it will either be sold or bought lah. And if in a event your order is rejected, you can actually look at there'll be a rejection message. So you'll be able to see what is the reason for rejection. So under here, another thing you can do is if you have submitted an order, you want to withdraw the order. Let's say for this order, the AMD, you want to withdraw it. So you come to order status, you right click it, you click withdraw. Okay, by right, depends on your account. So some accounts, in general, your account, you need to key in your password to confirm you want to withdraw. So once you right click withdraw, then it will be pending withdrawing. Then after a while, it will be withdrawn. Just note that when you withdraw a contract, there may be a chance that the order might be done while you are withdrawing. So for all orders that are done, we are not able to reverse it. Just to let you guys know. And past orders, you can look at the past orders up to 7 days. All your order status. Okay, moving on, we go to prices LP1. This is the main the key point of this whole trading platform is to actually look at the shares and buy. So for prices LP1, it gives you a very clean overview of the price. So just generally under stocks tab, you can look at for the exchange. For example, in SGX, you can look at there are several filters that you can select. So if you select STI, you get the STI component stocks and their market movement today. Then if you wish to place a trade, just double click the column for the stock. The trade window will pop up. You just key in the quantity and the price that you wish to purchase at. And your settlement type through cash or CPF or SRS, but all these need to be updated. Later I'll show you how to update. And validity. Okay, for validity, it means for day, it means that the order will only last for the day that until the market closes. And for GTD, it's good till date until the date that you indicate. So GTD is up to a month only, 30 days. Then once you click buy, you will be sent to once you click buy, you will be sent to a preview order. This is not yet, the order hasn't go in yet. So you need to click submit again. So this is basically just to let you check that you have placed your order correctly, check if the action is correct, the price is correct, the quantity is correct. Then you click submit. Okay, it's a bit slow. Okay, once you submit, you'll see that you get a pop-up that says the order right now it's received. Received means it's in the queue lah. So go back to order status, you can see that I think there's too many orders lah. Let's see, which was the order? What's the order that I placed? So many orders. Oh, this is past orders. Yep, you can see under today's orders, Jardine CNC is received. So meaning it's right now in the queue lah. If the price ever drops to 19.5, it most probably will be done lah. So this is the page where you can search for the stock. So at this top right hand corner, you can search for the stock if you know the specific stock they're looking for. If you know the code, you can stock code, you can look for it directly, like STIETF, ES3. If not, is you can key the stock name itself. It will also generate out all the possibilities. Just note that what you want to look at is either ETF or for shares itself is EQ, which stands for equities. So what you see for the CFD and the CFD DMA is actually a different product, a more complex product, which I won't touch on. So moving on, the next more important tag is the STX Unit Share. So for this, it's the same as the stock stat, just that for this market, it's actually the odd lots market. So you are able to buy or sell shares less than 100, because for SGX, the bought lot size is 100 shares. So in some cases, maybe you get a scrip dividend that you might have a few 1 or 2 shares inside your CDP that you want to either round up or just sell off. Yeah, you can sell it here. So you can see that the lot size here is less than 100. It's key in as per normal. And submit. So moving on. Okay, for trade LP2, for trade submission wise and looking at the market prices, it's actually the same. They are essentially the same, just that for LP2, you are looking at more windows at one go. You can see your order status at the bottom. And if you click here, the trade widget is on your top right hand side, and there's a news on your bottom left hand. So essentially it's the same as LP1, just that you get to see more things on one screen. But generally, I would recommend using LP1 instead because it's cleaner. Okay, moving on under news and research. So over here, you can look at the financial news from around the world, and also some stock analysis by our in-house research team. So yes, yeah, the research report, you can take a look. So there's also the morning note that which if you have an account with us, you'll be receiving every morning through your email, your registered email. So you can open it, you'll get the PDF format of the morning note, which you can read through to get some inspiration. Oh yeah, let me digress a bit. Go to, there's some of the functions that you can use when you are looking at the share. It's just sorry, it's a bit slow. Okay, some of the additional functions, when you right click, you can see quite a few choices. So one of the more important ones are chart life and stock analytics. So let me show you roughly. Just give me a moment. Let me share the screen. Okay, it's loading quite slowly. So let me move on to just give me a moment. Okay, I think you guys are looking at the screen right now. It should be the chart. It will open a new browser window. So what you can see is the chart of the share that you chosen lah. So you can see the past performance of the chart, and you can use. We have a lot of indicators for your use, and also you can see up to how many years of the historical price. And you can do some manipulation to it as you wish to. Yep. So let's go back to, and the other one that I want to show you is the stock analytics. Just give me a moment. Okay, so you go to stock analytics. It will open up a new window also. Just hold on a second. Let me show you the window. Okay, so I think you guys can see it right now. So this is the stock analytics window. Basically, it's the financial performance of the company. Generally, for this stock analytics, it will only usually be available for Singapore local shares, and for foreign shares, most of the times only the blue chips and larger companies will have this available. So right now you can see the financial statement, the performance of the company for the past 5 years and 5 quarters. And also there's some recommendations and comparisons done by the third party, which is Thomson Reuters. And also some of the related news that are released recently for with regards to this company. And also in the event if our research team did some analysis on the share, the counter, there will be a research report that you can look at, and also the target price that we indicated. So, but don't take this as a like a bible to your trading. So this is take this as a some kind of a guide. So let's go back to, okay. So chart is actually the same as just now the chart that I show you, but one of the key things that you can use chart to do is do comparison. So let me just go back to this. Okay, so this is a Straits Times index. So maybe sometimes you want to compare the correlation of Straits Times in STI with some counter. Let's say maybe OCBC, the performance of OCBC against STI. So you can do that here. So you just look for OCBC, you select it, then you click compare. Just hold on a second. Okay, it's loading quite slowly lah. But what you can do is you check compare, and you check the counters that you want to compare. You'll get two line charts to show you the correlation of between the two share prices. Then under tools, you can use the stock screener to filter out any potential shares that you're looking at. You can key in your own parameters to narrow this, to adjust your filter. So under rewards tab, one of the most important popular thing that most clients would go for is the live price. So right now we have the US live free live price. So what you can do is you go to new rewards subscription. Under you'll see that there's a NASDAQ, NYSE, and NYSE market. So you need to apply for all three. So you check it. There will be a disclaimer that comes out. Basically, you just need to fill up everything. It's just to acknowledge that you are using this live price for your own use, not for corporate usage. And once you submit this, this checkbox will be this drop down box will be enabled. Basically, it allows you to choose the duration. So the maximum here is 6 months, because this live price promotion is usually it's up for 6 months, but so far it has been free for quite some time now. So you can just choose 6 months after you have chosen for all three the US market. Just submit new. Then you can check under reward subscription. It will tell you whether it's activated or not, but generally it'll take about 3 working days, 3 to 5 working days for them to activate your live price. Then you'll be able to see real-time live price. So yeah, another thing is if there is a delayed live price, you'll be shown at the top left corner. Prices are delayed, so just take note of that, because some clients are asking, how come the price shows 0.121? I tried to buy at 121, but the order is not done because this is a delayed price. So maybe the price has already went down. Yeah, so some other basic account information that you want to maybe you want to update, you can go at the top right hand corner of the platform under my settings. You go to to update your email address and mobile number, you can come here. Under my account, you can update your email and mobile here. Then when doing the account opening, you didn't provide us with your CPF investment account, over here you can provide us after you open the CPF IA account. So click modify first, indicate this will be your IC number, then the agent bank and your investment account number. Update it. It will take 1 working day. The next working day you'll be able to trade using CPF. Same for SRS. Yes, that should be all for the Poems, the web platform. Let me just roughly go through for the Poems Mobile 2.0. Give me a second. Okay, for Poems Mobile 2.0, on your login page, you just log in as per usual. Then you'll come in at the start. You'll be able to see your watch list So this will be your watch list. Then on the top left hand corner, there's this the menu that you can open up. So this will be what you will be seeing on the Poyang's 2.0. Generally it's similar to Poyang's platform, the web platform. So if you wish to buy or sell, you go to trade, you select the stock. Then you'll come here. Then you can indicate key in your prices as per how you do it on Poyang's platform. Submit. You also go to the preview page. Then you have to acknowledge before the order actually goes through. For account management, it's under the portfolio. To look at your account detail, it's actually under portfolio. So they will categorize it based on the account types that you have. Generally, yours you'll be looking at stocks. Then you'll give you a breakdown of the amount of funds that you have. The columns are similar to what I've shown you just now. The cash balance, outstanding positions, net amount, and also cash available for withdrawal. It will be all stated in the account details when you open it. So one features for the mobile 2.0 is you can use your Touch ID instead of keying in your password. So how you can do it is you need to log out first, then you hit Touch ID, they will ask for some confirmation. Just follow as accordingly. Similarly, for online platforms, we have the online withdrawal form and conversion form, which you can do. Let's note that some forms are not available online, like the CAR form and the W8 band form. All this has to be done using the website. A simple personalization for you. You can explore it. Yeah, that should be all for the presentation. So if you guys have any questions, you can you can post it. I'll try my best to answer. And yeah, that's all. Then thank you for your attention.